Hey Slick Review fans, coming at you with another video. Today we're checking out the regular FireStick and the 4K version. We're going to compare the two and go through the features. If you are new to the channel, we do a lot of cool product reviews, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. But let's get started. Alright guys, so for the purposes of this video, we're going to do the unboxing together and then we're going to do the demo one at a time. So I'll put the timestamp right here for you for the 4K specific section. If you want to skip forward to that, feel free to do so. So first let's take a look at the outside of the box and see what differences we can spot. So this is the latest version of both devices. We get the same things inside. You get your batteries and your remote and everything there. On the side, a lot of the same kinds of things, but on the 4K version, of course, it supports Ultra HD and HDR, Dolby Vision and Atmos. This one supports Dolby Audio and 1080p. Now they both have quad-core processors. The 4K version is a little bit faster just so it can process that higher resolution video. And on the back, basically the same marketing material, what you can do with them. So let's go ahead and open up the boxes. So as you can see, very similar presentation on both of them. You get your usual propaganda materials and all of that. Now this does require power at all times. So it's not like you charge it and plug it into your TV. You do have to have it near an outlet. So first we'll take a look at the remote. So the remote is exactly the same on both of them, and the updated one has a volume rocker, which was a very much requested feature. You have power, voice control, a nice selector right here, home, back, menu, play, pause, all of your functions are available right from the remote. Now taking a look at both devices, we have the regular version right here and the 4K version here. Now the 4K one is a tiny bit taller just to accommodate the extra hardware inside. So first we'll test out the 1080p unit. So now we'll run through the setup of the 1080p version of the FireStick. So what's nice about the newest version of the FireSticks is that it includes volume control for your TV, and seamlessly this one happens to work with my Vizio TV that I have mounted on the wall here.
Welcome to your new Fire TV Stick.
So of course we have the obligatory thank you for buying the FireStick TV promotional propaganda video. So now we get to the fun part of actually setting up what we want to watch on here. Right away it asks you which of these services do you subscribe to, so you can go through and add everything that you already have. So lots of popular channels, and you will have to log in if you have a cable or a satellite TV account to watch a lot of this stuff. Now one cool thing is that this came registered to my account already. I didn't have to enter my account information. It just said, hey, it looks like this is for your Amazon account. Is that what you want during the setup process? And I said yes, and everything is right here. So going into Amazon Music, all of my albums are right here, ready to go. Now looking at the rest of what we have to pick from, right away there's Netflix, Prime Video, of course, Pandora, and all of these other streaming services that you can add on. There is a full web browser as well. Now one thing that came out in a very recent update is a proper YouTube app. Now people have been able to access YouTube on the FireStick, but you had to go through the web browser and go to YouTube that way. And you could still watch videos, but it's nice to see that there's an actual dedicated app right built into the FireStick. Another cool thing is that if you happen to be a DirecTV customer, there is a dedicated app for you here as well. So you don't necessarily need to buy another box and have that on your account. You can just download the DirecTV Now app on the FireStick, and that might be good enough for you if you want to access your DirecTV content in a different room of the house. So that's taking a look at the menu, guys, and of course there are a ton of apps on here. We don't have time to go through all of them, but I do like the interface here. Very easy to navigate. The remote works great, and finding content is super easy using the voice-activated Alexa function on the remote. So let's say you want to catch up on some Slick reviews on YouTube. Find Slick reviews on YouTube.
Getting that from YouTube.
And that's how you can find any content you want. Let's try something on Amazon Prime. Find Doctor Who on Amazon Prime.
Here's what I found.
So, like you can see guys, it's perfectly easy to find any content you want across all of your services. So that's checking out the 1080p version. Let's see what differences the 4K version bring to the table. So now we'll take a look at the 4K version. I've got it hooked up to my LG 4K monitor that I use at my workstation. So we'll run through the menu real quick. It's going to be a very similar experience to what we had on the 1080p version, but we'll just run through and check everything out. So again, what I do like about these, and I forgot to mention it on the 1080 version, is that it's linking up to everything completely effortlessly. And I'm not sure if that's because I already have the Echo Dot in a couple rooms of the house, so I already have other Alexa devices, but it already knows my account. It even logged into my Wi-Fi without me having to put anything in. So that is very convenient and very easy to get set up.
Welcome to your new Fire TV Stick 4K.
Now, if I had to critique anything about the FireStick, it's the interface is good enough and it's very familiar. It does kind of mirror the Amazon experience if you were to go through the browser, but when comparing it to something that I'm more used to that I have in other rooms of the house, like the Apple TV, it's just a little bit different. And I don't necessarily like that it seems like everything is just too spread out. So if you wanted to find a particular app, one way is to go down here, and you could go to see all and find it this way where you're looking at all of the different apps that you have on here. Basically what I'm asking for is I wish you could do folders of some sort. Otherwise, everything works great. And if you'd like to take full advantage of the 4K resolution, just ask Alexa to find some content for you. Find 4K movies. And just like that, you have all of this 4K content ready to go. So guys, like I mentioned, I picked both of these up because they were an awesome deal during Prime Day, and I do have a use case for both of them. I only have one 4K device in the house, and that's this monitor behind me, which is probably going to become the home of the 4K stick, and then the other one will go on a regular TV. But anyway, like I said, I got a really good deal on both of them, so I could justify picking up two. If you were only going to pick up one, even if you don't have a 4K TV or monitor in the house already, I would just get the 4K FireStick. It's usually only about 10 bucks more. It runs a lot faster, and it is a little bit more future-proof in case you do pick up a 4K TV sometime in the future. Then you can just use that one. And like I said, the price difference is usually only like 10 bucks anyway. So that's the one I would pick up if I were you. If price is a primary concern, then there's nothing wrong with the regular one, and you can just go ahead and pick that one up. My question for you guys is, do you already have one of these? Or are you going to pick one up? Which version is right for you? Let me know down in the comments. But if you guys have any other comments or questions, please do leave them down below. I try to get to every single one. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. That's all I've got for you this time, guys. See you at the next one. Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a comment down below and give the video a thumbs up. Here's some other videos that I think you'll really like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and I'm on Facebook and Twitter as well. See you at the next one.